This is the Pixel 6 right in my hand. Now, I'm sure that you might have seen a ton of videos online about the Pixel 6 already, but hear me out. I've been using this device for the past 1 week here in India. That's very important in India. This video is all about buying a Pixel 6 here in India and using it from here. Is it worth the extra we spend, or is it just the hype? Let's find out. First, let's talk about buying a Pixel 6 device here in India. Now, there are tons of ways in which you can buy, whether you can ask your relatives from the US or the UK or from the available countries to buy the device for you. But the first and foremost way to buy a Pixel device from India is through Amazon. Now, yes, Google has not officially launched the Pixel 6 lineup here in India, but still, there are third-party sellers on Amazon selling the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro devices on all color variants and all storage variants. Now, TechVisor has made a detailed video about buying a Pixel 6 from Amazon, so you can check that out. The device which I have is not bought from Amazon, so I'm going to say you how I bought, but yeah, you can also buy it from Amazon. The prices may vary depending upon the seller's wish, but it starts from around 56,000 and goes up till 65,000 for the Pixel 6, and for the Pixel 6 Pro it starts from around 75,000 and goes up to a lakh. I've seen going up to a lakh. So yeah, the second way is to buy it from GRAYMARKET. Now, when I tell GRAYMARKET, it's not an illegal place to buy. GRAYMARKET essentially means those offline retailers who actually import smartphones that are not available in our country. So for example, I also bought it from an offline retailer here in India. So I'm not going to mention the name of him, but I've given the link to buy this through online and also through offline here from Chennai. So you can just call them and ask them about the device. They'll also ship it to you directly to your home. Now, I bought this device for 56,000 rupees. Now, at the time of buying this smartphone, I tried comparing the prices from Amazon and this offline retailer. So Amazon was selling it for around 60,000 rupees, and I was not sure whether I'll get a legit Pixel 6 from them. So I just decided to go to an offline store, have a look and feel, and then just bought this device. So he had only two colors, the black one and the sort of seafoam, which I have in my hand. So yeah, I bought it for 56,000. And the third way is to buy from Amazon.com. Now, when you buy it from Amazon.com, you have to pay extra charges for the custom duties, which will cost you around $150 to $200 extra, which is the same as buying from an offline retailer here in India or through Amazon.in. So that's about buying a Pixel 6 from India. Now let's talk about the user experience of a Pixel 6 device here in India. The first and foremost question that everyone asks about the Pixel 6 here in India is whether will it support Indian SIM cards. Now, in my personal experience, I've tried using Jio, Vi, Airtel, BSNL. Everything works like a charm in this device. And by the way, Pixel 6 only supports one physical SIM card. So if you need to use the second SIM, you have to convert it from physical SIM to eSIM if you have one. And the second thing that you must consider is carrier aggregation. Now, if you don't know what's carrier aggregation, it's basically a technology where it will combine the data of two cell phone towers into your smartphone to get higher speeds of 4G. It's essentially 4G plus or LTE plus. Now, you have to know that the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro device doesn't support carrier aggregation for 4G. So it is kind of a bummer, but I tried testing it out and comparing it with other devices which has carrier aggregation. And to be honest, I didn't find any difference of that much. But if you're a person who is very particular about carrier aggregation in a smartphone, then this is not a device for you. And by the way, since the launch of the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro device, there has been a bug which causes the signal loss connectivity for both the SIMs, and till now it's not fixed. Now, I'm shooting this video on March 12, 2022, and 4 days before Google has already announced its 10th feature update for all the Pixel devices. But as of now, the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro didn't receive any update because Google has told that it will take them an extra time for figuring out the update for the 6 and 6 Pro. And it seems that in that 10th feature update, there is a fix for the signal connectivity issue. So yeah, sometimes randomly the signal connectivity of both the SIMs just go off, just black out. So usually at that time, I just switch on and switch off the airplane mode or just simply restart, which will fix that problem for now. So the next big question, warranty for the Pixel 6. Now that is the most saddest part of owning a Pixel 6 device. Google will not offer you any support service for the Pixel 6 devices. I've talked to the local Google service center here in Chennai, and what they have told that they will service smartphones only up to Google Pixel 4a, which is officially sold here in India. So if you need any warranty coverage for the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, don't expect to have it here in India until and unless there is a local guy who is, trying to help you out somehow fixing an issue if you've encountered something. Yeah. Now the last question is the availability of accessories for the Pixel 6 devices. So when I bought this device, I had to use my OnePlus's Warp Charge to charge this device, and I found out that it is not working properly in terms of fast charging. Yes, it charges the device, but it charges from 0 to 100 in 3 to 4 hours, which is very, very slow. So if you need to buy a charger for the Pixel 6, Google's official 30-watt fast charger is not available here in India. And even if it's available, it's costing a whopping 4,000 rupees, which is too much for a 30-watt charger from Google. Instead, you can buy any charger with PD technology. PD is nothing but power delivery output. So you can buy a PD charger of 20 watt, 25 watt, 27 watt and 30 watt. So I've got a PD charger of 20 watt from Zebronics, which costed me around 899 rupees. You can find it online, offline, anywhere. So when you buy a charger for the Pixel 6, make sure that it supports PD technology. Only then the Pixel 6 device will charge quickly. Now the maximum rated output for fast charging for the Pixel 6 is around 24 to 25 watt. So I have the 20 watt fast charger and it shows charging rapidly. So yeah, fast charging works if you buy 20 watts also. The link is in the description, you can find it out. And when it comes to back cases or tempered glass, yes, it is also available both in online and offline market. I would rather suggest you to buy all these kind of accessories from offline because it's much cheaper over there. If you go on Amazon and type for Pixel 6 back cases, it's costing you around 1,500 to 2,000 rupees, which is too expensive, I believe. Now I bought this clear case and a tempered glass for my device from a local market here in India, and it costed me around 500 rupees for both. So yeah, it's significantly cheaper than buying it from online. Now let me talk about my experience with the Pixel 6. And as you all know, I've been using this device for the past 1 week, and by far this is the cleanest ever Android experience that I've ever got in a smartphone, period. Why the cleanest? Because of the software experience it offers. Yes, the Pixel 6 has a lot of bugs, but it is a true Google smartphone with Google hardware and it's seamless. For instance, check this wake animation. Look how cool it transitions to the lock screen. Now, I know these are some things that other smartphones can also do, but the way Google has executed it, it's beautiful. Haptics is one such thing that Google has improved upon its device. The vibration motor and the haptic feedback that this device gives is super satisfying. When I keep this device in my pocket with Gene on, I can feel the vibration whenever I get a notification, which is very strong. I think Google has calibrated really well. Now when it comes to performance, Google doesn't claim it to be a powerhouse or a gaming smartphone either. It performs decently well in terms of gaming, in terms of browsing, in terms of everything. It performs really well. You all know the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro device rock Google's own SoC, which is the Google Tensor, which is kind of based on Samsung's Exynos 2100. Yeah, as you all know, Google's Tensor chip is manufactured by Samsung with 5nm fabrication process. So yeah, the performance somewhere sits between Snapdragon 870 and the Exynos 2100. So yeah, it performs really well. It doesn't have any lag or something like that, but bugs, there's a lot. Well, in terms of battery performance, you can't say it's the best ever device with the best ever battery. No. As of my testing, I've roughly got around 4 to 5, sometimes even 6 hours of screen on time, which is good, not very good. You can't compare it with the iPhone 13 mini or something like that. Yeah, it performs decently well. The Pixel 6 device runs on Android 12 based on Material UI, which to be honest is my favorite part of this device. Yes, the design is also good. Yes, the cameras are also good, but the software experience, the Material U especially, I really love the experience that Material U gives you. Cameras. So the Pixel 6 on the back has a 50 megapixel primary sensor with f1.85 aperture, and the secondary sensor is a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor with f2.2. Shots with it is really great. The way Pixel 6 does HDR, it's so pleasing. Check this shot for example. I really love the way Google executes HDR in almost all of its pictures. The front houses an 8 megapixel sensor and it does a good job in terms of pictures. Now when it comes to video recording, the Pixel 6 can record up to 4K 60 FPS using the back cameras, and it can only record up to 1080p 30 FPS using the front camera, which is a bit of a bummer. Yes, of course, with the Pixel 6 Pro, you can record up to 4K 30 FPS using the front-facing camera, but yeah, the Pixel 6 can only do 1080p 30. Night mode shots is really great with the Pixel 6 device, and the way it executes portrait mode in night mode, it's so satisfying. So, performance, check. Battery, check. Cameras, double check. Price, let's talk about it. So, the Pixel 6 starts at $599 USD in the US. And now if you go and buy it, it starts for around $549 USD, which is roughly around 41,000 rupees, which is a steal of a deal, to be honest. But I can say that even if you buy this device here in India for 65,000 rupees, it's worth it. But take a note that it's only 6 to 7 months away for the next Pixel device launch, and it's only 2 months away for the next Pixel 6a device to come here in India. Now, why I'm telling that you confidently? Because recently there has been 3 devices spotted on the BIS certification website, and it's allegedly the 6a, the 7 and the 7 Pro. And yeah, there has been initial renders of the Pixel 7. It's not very different from what the Pixel 6 looks, but still it will be really better. And if it officially launches here in India, what else you need, right? So if you're a person who is really looking to upgrade your smartphone right now, then buying a Pixel 6 is not a problem. And that's why I actually bought this Pixel 6. You know, I could have easily waited for the next 6 to 7 months and could have bought the Pixel 7 directly when it launches here. So yeah, that's about it. That's about buying Pixel 6 here in India, my user experience, and what are the things that you need to consider when you buy a Pixel 6 or 6 Pro device here in India. So if you really enjoyed the video, thumbs up would be absolutely great. And I upload tech video on my channel every now and then. So if you're interested, stay subscribed, just click the red color button, support me, it helps me a lot. So until then, this is Arnav signing off from the video. Catch you guys in the next one.